just to get my reaction on that Minnesota Denver game. 7, crazy. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Appreciate y'all subscription, man. Share the channel, share the live stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you to everybody who's been supporting for real. It's been real. This journey, like I said, is amazing. I enjoy bringing, my content to y'all, as it comes to me, as far as the hooping videos, the comedy sketches, and the music too as well. Shouts out to everybody that's really, really been supporting. Got some really great things on the way. But let's talk about this game 7. Anthony Edwards, he a star. Can't deny him. Can't take it away from him. What makes Minnesota to me so effective is just the team effort overall. Their bench going as deep as it go. Getting some good minutes from Rudy Gobert, and of course Cat. Playing. Let's talk about the starting lineup. Like Cat, definitely. He plays at a high performance. Like Cat is finally playing like how he should have always played. It's been years where people always wanted to see Cat step up to the plate and, be the big man for the Minnesota Timberwolves like he's playing right now. But he just needed that spark. He needed to get going, just like any other team. And Anthony Edwards is definitely that spark and a star, man. This is the year. This is the year. They knocked off the defending champions, y'all. The X Factor, Jaden McDaniels. And it was a great game. You can't take anything away from Denver Nuggets. Jamal Murray, with his expertise. Then you got Jokic doing what he do best, So it made for a great game. It's just that you could tell Denver just didn't have Minnesota figured out at all. It's a young team, full of energy. Got some vets up there too that still can give the team structure, and it's just a recipe for wins. So I definitely like what Minnesota got going on this year. You could definitely tell they want it. So I'm definitely interested to see how it plays out between the Mavericks and Minnesota, which I think that's going to be a great series with Kyrie and Doncic, you know, going to Anthony Edwards and Cat. And a lot of people wasn't sold on the whole Gobert and 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 Cat duo. I thought it was pretty cool because you got two bigs down there that can defend the paint really well and limit a lot of people from driving to the hole. If anything, they'll drive a lot of kickouts. But Rudy Gobert being a defensive player and the Cat, of course, being a body down there makes it more difficult for people to go down there and try to do what they want to do down there. So I don't know. Minnesota, they fire on all cylinders right now, and Anthony Edwards leading his team. Like I said, tonight was just proof of that with the team effort. He wasn't even the leading scorer, but just the overall camaraderie of the team. Pulling together and getting this win. This was a big win, y'all. A star was born. A star is born. I ain't gonna say was. A star is born. But Anthony Edwards, he always been a bucket. You can definitely see that he tapped in right now. He focused. Playing with the passion for the game like he does. The energy. He driven. And I see why people had the Michael Jordan comparisons, but I wouldn't compare him to Mike. He's his own player. But is he like Michael Jordan 2.0? For sure. I mean, people can say that. People say he like Michael Jordan 2.0. I wouldn't be mad if people say he like Michael Jordan 2.0. He got the basics down. He plays with the finesse, but still make good decisions when he on the court. And he has no problem leading the team. And he's definitely disciplined. Like the discipline, it shows on the court and it speaks through his game. And he leads by example. So This Minnesota team, crazy though. And it's crazy because for a long time on 2K, that was my sleeper team. Like the Minnesota Timberwolves was my sleeper team. And this was way before like Anthony Edwards. This is when them boys had Andrew Wiggins. And I used to go crazy with Andrew Wiggins and Big Cat. And I think they had Conley at the time too. It was either between Conley or Teague. It was one of them. But the Timberwolves was always like my sleeper 2K team. But nah, they ain't no sleeper team now. It's quite obvious they out here and they won a championship. You know, them boys out there playing like they really wanted to win. You know, the defense is scrapping. And like I said, the X factor is Jaden McDaniels. What he do? Like he wouldn't, he pretty much takes the pressure off of Anthony Edwards and can free up more shots because he has the ability to create his own shot. And of course, he plays scrapping defense. It's crazy. The defense is crazy, bro. Michael Ben, what's up, bro? Yeah, so yeah, it was Jeff Teague. So you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like Jeff Teague, and a lot of people couldn't shoot with Jeff Teague because he kind of got an unorthodox type of shot. But I used to knock it. I used to knock shots down with Jeff Teague, boy. Like Jeff Teague was my guy. When I say Jeff Teague was that dude, Jeff Teague was that dude on 2K. And Big Cat, like it's about time. It's about time he done stepped up and showed and be the big man that his team need him to be, being aggressive, taking the best shots, taking the high percentage shots. Yeah, he's shooting threes and stuff, but this the NBA. The game is a lot more revolutionized now. So people are going to take shots that they normally wouldn't. Well, I ain't gonna say normally wouldn't. They train for it. So bigs are shooting threes now. That's why we got Embiid, Jokic. Jokic should knock that shit down too. You know, Jokic should definitely knock a shot down. It's the game is definitely revolutionized where bigs are taking threes, but you still have paint presence by the ones that still skilled with the crazy footwork like Jokic, Embiid, and I want to say like I spoke on the Minnesota bench. Nas Reed is crazy. Nas Reed energy is crazy, man. Nas Reed got some crazy energy. And that's exactly, to me, like I said, what sparked Minnesota's run is the fact that they have a bench and the depth of their bench plays a part in that. I'm telling you. Yo, that's why I say I'm gonna love that series though. Mavs and Timberwolves, that's gonna be crazy. Oh, that's gonna be crazy. A lot of people saying Kyrie gonna be their problem, and then a lot of other people gonna say a lot of people saying Luka gonna be their problem, and then you got people like myself that's gonna say both of them is their problem. Like Kyrie and Luka is crazy. Kyrie and Luka is just super crazy already in itself. You know what I'm saying? Like very crazy. But it's gonna make for a good season, a good game, a good series, I should say. I don't see no sweep. I don't see no sweep. I hope it goes to 7-2, but it all depends on the expertise and who gonna come to play each game. Because if anybody takes a game off, it's gonna definitely affect either team. You know, Kyrie's got to show up, just like Luca got to show up, just like Anthony Edwards got to show up, just like Cat got to show up, Jaden McDaniels. The Mavericks got a good bench, just like the Timberwolves, and they also got the experience too. But as we can see, that don't really mean anything because Timberwolves showing y'all that they not only young, but they hungry. They really want to win, and they're making good decisions. You know, they really are making good decisions, taking good high percentage shots. Yeah, yo, PJ Washington is balling out of control. You know, he definitely always was skilled. You know, to me, he was always skilled. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. Phone fell. My bad, y'all. Yeah, PJ Washington, he when he was in Charlotte, he was definitely getting buckets too. But the light was really shining on LaMelo Ball, and he like the next one up. So, y'all know how they gonna play it, and he just had to be just that. But PJ Washington definitely a scorer for sure. Yeah, Ant-Man is next level, bro. X-Man is next level. He next up. X-Man is next. Ant-Man is next up, bro. He's unreal. And definitely like a breath of fresh air for the NBA. A different type of talent, different type of personality, and that's what the game was missing for a long time. Was just a person, that that pretty much Anthony Edwards. A lot of the stars that we watched for years, they on their way out, and I'm really realizing that this year. Like most of the stars that we watched for a long time, they on their way out. They really are. The Kevin Durant's, the LeBrons, the Chris Pauls. Melo already retired, which that was just a shame. Melo walked through the doors without even getting a ring. Like we have a lot of great players, Hall of Famers, that didn't even get a ring, but they still got the respect of their peers. Because they put in pain, night in and night out on the court every game. But some of them, some it just show you that some people are going to reach a certain level that others aren't going to. It's just it's the way the car, however the cards may lay. That's what it comes down to, is as far as how I'm seeing it. It's how the cards lay. Oh man, that Minnesota defense is crazy. I'm talking about like book bad scraps. Like them boys scrapping is scrapping defense. And that's what I love. I love to see good defense being played. Defense make plays. Of course, you got some offensive machines that do well in the ISO, or of course they run in a play, and if it's executed correctly, you're gonna get a bucket. But when defense is played and everybody is playing on their assignments, it makes for plays, big plays too, plays that really can help the team. And Minnesota is displaying that. It's crazy because OKC, they play great defense too. And they got SGA, which is a bucket. SGA is a bucket. But I don't think they play with the same tenacity as the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves play a little bit more aggressive as far as defense to me. And it's showing right now, these guys just knocked off the defending champs. Jokic, Jamal Murray, Caldwell Pope, Aaron Gordon, Michael Porter Jr. These dudes legit. Like, and the Lakers are a good team. These guys are all professionals. But the way they do what the way they handled the Lakers, it's crazy. Crazy, man. And I was speaking to my brother about it. Like I mess with LeBron game. LeBron is an exceptional player to me. But what I told my bro was like, man, if LeBron trying to do like some last dance type documentary, these last few seasons haven't been kind to that guy, man. And I know the work ethic that he puts in, but it's just like once he get there, it's a whole nother ball game. And I know LeBron, like I said, we all know that the work ethic LeBron puts in, it just it's crazy to see how the Nuggets handled them and got them out early. And Golden State didn't even get in. And they always get in. Golden State always, for the last few years, always had a great team. Team full of shooters. They were known for that. It's just that, it's the changing of the guard now. Yes, the defense definitely takes away what the other team does well, for sure. So the other team, so how I'm looking at this Denver, I'm sorry, how this Dallas and Minnesota game is going to go, it's going to have to come down to defense. And it's not like they're going to just go out there and shut down Luka or Kyrie. The best thing you can do, like any player knows, when you just have an offensive machine, especially two players as offensive machines, everybody knows the best thing you can do is try to slow them down. Keep them from having a 40-50 night, a 40-point 50 night. Your job is to try to contain and not have anybody else jump out there and get a 20 or 30 night. That's just what it comes down to. Your job is to contain and make sure, that the defense is played well. Everybody knowing their assignments. Of course, shots might not fall the way you want them to, but the biggest thing is to make sure you stay ahead of the game by playing defense. And the offense will come to you. This playoff, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This NBA playoffs, this shit is lit. I'm enjoying it. And I'm like anybody else that's a fan of the game, I like the way it's turning out. We seeing a lot of new teams step up to the scene and provide another source of how the game is played. And like I said, Anthony Edwards is like becoming like the face of the NBA, and it's like a breath of fresh air. And he's handling the spotlight real well. Like he's been here before. But when you look at these guys' backgrounds, these guys is all trained to be professionals, and this is what they do. So I'm loving it, man. NBA lit. Oh, I feel you, Mike. I feel you, Michael. But he gonna go just because of the name. He gonna go to the league because of the name. He not gonna sit in school. He gonna do his time and be the starter. He's gonna potentially be. A lot of people think Bronny isn't going to do well in the NBA. I think he's going to do just fine. I watched a few of the combine games. I think the first one he didn't do so well, but the second one he took off. And naturally he's going to play at a certain. He's going to play at his own pace. Find his good shots. Find the good spots where he can hit his good shots, and give some good perimeter defense. Because the NBA, if you ain't on your toes, you're gonna get torched. The last thing you want to do is just be on somebody highlight reel. So I think Bronny gonna be fine. And the work ethic that we know LeBron, has for himself, we know he's definitely, instilled that same work ethic in his sons and stuff, just by their mannerisms on the court and the way they move on the court. Trying to make sure they don't have no shots wasted. Every shot counts. So if it's a shot they miss, it's just having that way. But at the same time, how they work, they're gonna knock the shot down. So and then, like I said, the NBA is such a is revolutionized, and it's evolved so much that he'll be fine. It's nothing like the earlier years. Think you going to the G League? Nah, I don't think they're gonna have Bronny sitting in no G League. Nah, I think they're gonna go ahead and put him on the main stage. I think Bronny gonna go to the main stage. I think he ready. He ready. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. He just gotta step his game up and be ready for what happens. but I think he'll be fine. You know, it might take it always y'all we've seen it all before. Some players take years to finally be comfortable in, their position on their team and find the shots that they like and, maximize their potential. So, but I think he'll be fine. And if he does end up in a G League, he won't be sitting there long. He'll develop a few more skills and he'll get that contract over to the main stage. But for me, I think he'll be fine. He'll go right to the main stage and flourish. But it's just crazy. Game 7 tonight, Anthony Edwards proving why he's a star, proving why he wants to win a championship. Hungry. Well, when the last time we really seen a player that's hungry before? I want to say Bronny's a two guard. I want to say Bronny's a two guard, man. Yeah, we're gonna say Bronny a two guard. Bronze flat power guard. What's up, G's? Good with it, man. Yeah, I think he's a two guard, but I think he can interchange between the two and the three. Like I said, he'll be fine. Michael, I think he'll be fine, bro. I think he'll be fine. A lot of people gonna doubt it. They doubted a lot of players. That's coming into the league and stuff. I think they're gonna put more, body mass on him. But I think he'll be ready. I don't think he's gonna go out there and be, a bust, or I think he's gonna live up to the hype because there's a lot of eyes on him. Your name, that last name, that family crest. He gonna be ready for the main stage. He can be ready for the bright lights. I think he'll be ready, and he's handling the combine well. These guys are on their way to being professionals. They're already professionals, but they're definitely going to be professionals. So I think it'll be cool. And then the other son, he'll come right behind and be good too. Oh, he definitely got an uphill battle because it's a lot of young cats coming into the league that want that number one spot. You got a player like Anthony Edwards right now. Right now, is proving just that right now. He proving that right now that he really want to win. And by any means. I mean, it's crazy. Like the impact that he has on the team, like to get the guys going, and the energy is crazy. Like the Minnesota Timberwolves play with a great energy. Like I said, they're getting the shots they want, they're making the important defensive plays, getting the stops. I'm gonna be honest, the Denver Nuggets look like a completely different team out there tonight. They still got their shots, of course, but they're just like a different team. They're like a real different team. Jamal Murray got off, went crazy. Jamal Murray and Jokic went off tonight. Went absolutely insane. Both of them are a bucket, but it's just not enough if you don't have the depth of your bench and everybody playing the way they need to play. Like playing like it's game 7. Aaron Gordon showed up. Like he definitely showed up. That's one thing I can't take away from Aaron Gordon. He gonna show up. But the Minnesota Timberwolves just showed they wanted it more. It's basketball. I mean, the NBA playoffs and March Madness, to me, that's when basketball is lit. And this right here is just super lit because I really want to see the Timberwolves and Mavericks play. Because Kyrie is a offensive machine and Doncic is the offensive machine. And I think the style clash is going to be super crazy when, Anthony Edwards go up against the Mavericks defense and Kyrie and Luka going up against the Timberwolves defense. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy. Yeah, Ant-Man is back. He's standing on business for sure. Anthony Edwards is definitely standing on business. Don't want to take that away from him at all. He's definitely standing on business. You know, he's how can I put it? He's playing to his ability. He's definitely playing to his full potential right now. Definitely maximizing all his potential. You know, being able to get the team involved. You know, it was crazy how he let Denver know it was going to 7. And the way they did that in Denver, man, it's crazy how they did that in Denver. They just stole the show. Definitely going down as one of the best NBA playoffs right now, bro. I agree. Definitely going down as one of the best NBA playoffs. And I'm excited to see how it turned out. I want to see who go to the finals. I definitely wouldn't mind seeing Timberwolves going to the finals. But this conference final is gonna be lit. This Western Conference final is gonna be lit. I'm telling you. The East is gonna be crazy too. You know, what was the Pacers and the Celtics? That's gonna be crazy too. Pacers, Celtics, Eastern Conference Finals, that's gonna be crazy. But this Western Conference Finals is where it's gonna have to go to game 7. It's gonna have to. But y'all let me know down in the comment section below for the playback game that didn't catch this live stream. Let me know who you think gonna win the finals. I just told y'all who I don't mind seeing in the finals, but I don't know who I want to see winning. I just really want to see good games, and I've been getting good games up until this point. This is the most entertaining NBA playoffs thus far right now, and yeah, it's lit, man. Stars are born during these times. Like the bright lights don't be so bright for certain people because they made for it, and it's proof of it right now. But y'all let me know down in the comment section below your thoughts about the NBA playoffs. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I appreciate y'all subscription. Thank you, man. Appreciate everybody that was in the chat. Appreciate everybody that pulled up on me. Appreciate you. Michael Ben, my brother. Thank you, man. Bronze Flat Power Guy. Appreciate y'all for pulling up. Appreciate everybody that's watching the playback. Again, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Share this live stream. Share the channel. Thank you, everybody, who's been supporting. Oh So Dope Live, man. Gone.